Tonight, the Bryant University Bulldogs aim to protect their home floor as they welcome in the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. And welcome inside the Chase Athletic Center alongside Mason Stauff. I'm Thomas Zinzarella. And Mason, right now, there is just a logjam in the America East standings. And so tonight, for both sides, a win could really help solidify a home court advantage in the playoffs. And alongside the former Bryant assistant coach Britt King, I'm Thomas Zinzarella. Mentioned it senior night, Britt, you're a former player, obviously a longtime coach for this Bryant team. Just how special is it as a player to go through this senior night and just all the emotions as well?
That's why you're willing to on those second chances. Yep. The foul and give up the easy
Exactly
two.
Right. You got to recognize that.
1 point lead for the Pioneers. Kick out Christian. Second try. Pure nylon for Diamond Christian.
Just a 1 point lead again. Outside, Fiorello from the right wing. Off the heel. Eddard Skies for the defensive board. Extra pass. Pride wide open. Three in the corner. And Pride has the lead.
And again, Park ends up empty-handed. Nice pass in transition to Savage. But how about the dime and the pocket pass from Jordan Durkak? Largest lead for Merrimack's at 15 right now. Daring, rising, firing. He's starting to feel it. Michael Daring, back-to-back possessions with a three for Merrimack. And a pass out to Thomas. It's kept in Mannion, and that's intercepted by Berger. Berger in transition, leading the break, waits for support. Flanagan triple on the way. It's down. Just the way that Foreman had a quick 5 in the first half. Another freshman, and Caitlin Flanagan with a quick 5 in back-to-back possessions. And Holy Cross up 23.
17 points for Barreto today. Gross Bullock looking for an answer. Came on Kramer. My goodness. Up on the rooftop and brings it home. Screen set. Eddard gets tripped up. Finds Duncan. Active hands down low, but it's Barreto who scoops up the loose change. Outside Brailsford. Gross Bullock. Another three. This one just offline, off the left side of the rim. Hammond with the board. Good pass to Brooks, who slams it home over Antoine Walker, and a technical on Brooks.
21-17, Skyhawks lead with 3:27 to go. Again, alongside Robin Muller, Thomas Zinzarella. And Robin, well, the numbers aren't lying. It has just been an offensive fireworks show in this first quarter so far. Led by 15 with Maddie Loader.
Just both teams are lighting it up. Stonehill came out very hot initially, and there's Loader. Deep threes, found her spot all over the floor. Good rebounding position on the inside by the post players. Both teams, though, shooting incredible field goal percentage.
Well, we would have expected this one coming in. Again, this is the 85th meeting between both sides. Their first at the Division I level. So they last met in 2019. There were two players on Stonehill who would have been on that roster in Vermonti and Glidden, both grad students now at Stonehill. But those haven't really been the two players. Glidden's played well so far, 4 points, 2 rebounds, but again, the grad transfer from George Washington and Loader has been carrying the load. And Staten, high 6 for Merrimack. And an offensive foul as Elena Fursman trying to set the screen. Kaylee Thomas for the immediate timeout was down and in pain, and good to see her get up, but she's at the end of the bench right now for Merrimack. She just hit that triple. Active hands from Diamond Christian, forces the steal, and it leads to 2.
Merrimack extending the defense. Christian always with the active hands. Deceptive in how high she can jump. It looks like you can just toss it over that little 5'5" frame, but not the case.
Well, she got some moon shoes right there for her. And a 3 from the top. Too long. That was attempted by Whitmore. Well, especially the way Stonehill's been scoring so far, just trying to throw something else and a different look at this offense. How can Merrimack keep up this hot pace? Malashchenko off the window and one. And a chance for Merrimack to take the lead.
Merrimack very aggressive in how they're going to the basket. Actually, playing downhill, and that's something we hadn't seen from them a lot this season. Melchenko finishing at the basket.
We saw Marissa Hamilton did that a lot because of how she had the defender drag her out and able to move past her, but you're right, haven't seen too much of that. And it's the first lead down for Merrimack in this one. Have to get over the timeline with a few seconds to spare. Well, that foul goes on Hayward. That's the first personal against the Skyhawks in this quarter. Good defense here. 3 from the left wing. Pure nylon from Melissa Whitmore.
They like this gym, Stonehill does. They found some good scoring opportunities.
Well, back and forth we go. Staten driving, kick outside. 3 just off. But Melchenko rips it down. Just took it away. That's all hustle there.
Yeah, I stopped into practice yesterday, and one of the points of emphasis from Kelly Marone is rebounding and securing the ball and bringing that in. And we're seeing that aggressiveness in the rebounding column by the guards in particular for Merrimack.
Now, both teams have 2 offensive rebounds. Merrimack has converted that into 2 points. And that is obviously massive here in such a close game early on. 24 all, minute 40 to go in the first quarter, and it's going to be a travel. I think she saw that Staten was there, or Fursby, excuse me, was there, and try to walk with the basketball.
22 Whitmore, freshman for Trish Brown, Stonehill. She's still learning the college game, according to her coach, especially on the defensive end.
Well, definitely is a transition, and Amaya Staten 8 points now in this first quarter. And 16 against Fairleigh Dickinson. She's been cooking over the last 3 games. Always think, too, for a freshman, the toughest position to learn is the guard position. One more 6'1" guard listed. There's a high lob pass set to Cesare in front of her. Shot clock under 10. And a deep pass down low, but an offensive foul as Stapleton will get whistled for it. And Jamie DeCesare stepping up.
If there's a person that hits the floor more than Jamie DeCesare in this league, I want to see them.
I'm ready to go out in the Northeast, too. I'm ready to extend it, too, in the East Coast. She's always one that's getting there for rebounds, just a tough physical guard. And the heart and soul of this Merrimack team is Staten. A good left hand on the drive-by, and she'll be shooting, too.
Yeah, really going after Whitmore right now. Staten has the foot speed. Feels like her first step can get around her. Whitmore trying to get a piece of it, but too much arm.
Staten can convert on the front end.
Struggles a little bit from the free throw line.
Able to convert on the second. Started her 10th game this year. I'll mention it, 16-6 against Fairleigh Dickinson. Now averaging about 15 per game, which is the most in conference play so far. So you lose Hamilton, but you said Staten really stepping up as she takes a breather here right before the end of this first quarter. And that's going to be a carry travel, whatever you want to call it. Mia Kelly indecisive because the defense for Merrimack forcing the turnover.
Jamie DeCesare applauding that. Getting some size in again on the offensive end, giving Diamond Christian a little breather before the quarter break.
Now with the last shot here, Bray decides trying to go with a right hook. It's knocked down. And it's Kelly and the Skyhawks ready to run. Smartly decide to slow it down. Bravante, it's been quiet so far in this first quarter. Good move. Good recovery, though, from Bray. Merrimack will have a last-second heave, but they don't get it off. But still a productive end to this first quarter. They hold the Skyhawks scoreless in the last 2:15. And a 5-0 run for them gives them a 3-point lead after one here in North Andover, Massachusetts.
Hi again, everybody. I'm Paul Dottino.